Well, Dr. George Schofield joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Talking today about something interesting, labels.
Labels, right. Yesterday afternoon, I made a presentation to a sold-out crowd at Bookstore One. That was very pleased about my new book.
Wonderful.
And there was a conversation that went on in which one lady said to me, I love living here. I don't want to move anywhere else. I took a fall in a parking lot recently. Now my kids want me to move to California to be near them. Another lady said, you know, there's a big difference between 55 and 75, which is true, but that got us into a conversation about how old do you have to be a senior?
Right.
And what does that mean now?
Right.
So what I want to say to the audience this morning is the language is shifting. Seniors used to look all alike, because we made an assumption that after a certain age, that's what you were. That's no longer true. And my major concern is that we choose the labels that we apply to ourselves, and that and we actually manage the labels that other people apply to us, because we get to choose.
So some of the things that are challenging the assumptions are what?
We're living longer. We're much more independent than we were before. In the old days, we used to retire, and then there was a period of play and a period of decline, and that was the end of it. None of that's true anymore. So it's not true. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. It's true there are lots of us who are seniors, probably me included, but what that means and what I allow that to mean about assumptions people make about me is really important. And I think it's important that we own the labels that we apply to ourselves, and we allow other people to apply, because it sets up how everybody behaves with us and reacts with us.
It does. And, you know, in my world, and where I am right now, it's that I see a lot of my friends, older parents, who, you know, definitely you would not say 50 and senior and that, because they have young kids, you know, so it's very interesting. So how do we really, then, taking into account that, how do we go about looking at everything?
So my advice is, just carry a piece of paper around in your purse or in your pocket, and every time you hear a label that's applied to you or that you're applying to someone else, write it down and begin to see whether or not these labels are actually accurate anymore, or if we're simply using language out of habit, the assumption that we all know what it means when that's not what it means anymore. This is 2018. Language is changing.
Definitely.
So are we.
And if my co-anchor Ben was here, I'd say, well, look at Tom Brady, because you know, it's doing a great show, and someone would look at him and say, oh, time to retire. No, sir.
Exactly.
All right.
Thanks, Kathy.
All right. Well, we will see you next week.
You will.
And we'll see you guys right after the break, so stick around.